everybody to No Limits Motorsports. Today, with my co-host BJ, we have a roundtable of the exciting racing last weekend that went down. We have Richie, the race master, on my left. We got BJ, my big co-star. I got Bobby to my right, and fucking Louie on my right, all the way over. Louie drives the big block Corvette. Bobby has that monster Malibu. BJ had the red Caprice. And Richie was our race master.
I had the flashlight.
He had the flashlight, yes. So,
with 10 previous owned cars.
So today we're going to discuss the race that happened last weekend in Mexico. Yes, it was Mexico. So all you people that ask me where it is, Mexico. Okay? So please write in, ask us any questions about the race. We're going to discuss some stuff that happened during the race. Like, I heard Louie got bamboozled.
No, I got trick-or-treated.
Trick-or-treated.
I got trick-or-treated by my own friends.
Okay, Louie, just tell me what happened. Describe to me what happened out there.
Okay.
Was this first round, second round? Where were we at?
No, we were in the fourth round.
Fourth round.
Yeah.
Richie's
Right for the semifinals, wasn't it?
Okay, listen. We're both staged. What's his name? Is trying to hit it at, like purge his
Cody.
night.
Yeah.
Cody's trying to purge his nitrous. Nitrous is not working.
Okay.
So I figure, fuck it. I'll just take take it easy. So I'm.
We're gonna have a mulligan. Just go for it.
Yeah. No. Well, I didn't even get on the trans brake. All of a sudden, I says, all right. He takes off on me. I'm only ahead of him by a bumper. I start hazing the tires. I said, motherfucker, I got fucking bamboozled. All right?
I thought it was trick-or-treating.
I got trick-or-treated, bamboozled by my own friend.
Okay, so you're thinking that Richie gave him the nod to use the nitrous when you didn't.
Nah, he did that four-wheel bullshit on me. Same shit that they did
All
on
cars have
fucking
four wheels.
No, that
All cars have four
that
wheels.
JJ bullshit.
Oh.
Where the fuck guy rolled up with that fucking all-wheel drive car and pretended to be broke.
Yeah.
That's what they did to me.
Oh.
My own friends trick-or-treated my ass.
So now there was controversy at the race that you kind of jumped.
How the fuck you figure that? I'm an old man. Fuck can't see.
Maybe you're on Viagra.
My
You were on your phone.
motherfucker can't see. You're lucky I can. Man, listen. You can't think you're fast when you actually have a slow ass car.
Okay.
And racing slow ass cars. Now you come to a veteran like me and you get your ass whooped. It is what it is.
Okay, so Richie, there was controversy saying that he jumped. In your description, what do you think? I know you called it as a good.
Which one? Because there was two.
Okay, so let's go to the first one.
Okay, the first one, the car bumped in, but it bumped on his bump. He went like 7 feet, rolled past the starting line, and he took
So
off.
for some of the people that we don't know all racing, what is bumping in?
On turbo cars, they bump in after they get them to the
So as
their
you're
desired
building boost,
or
and they lock
RPM.
it.
Yep, and then they bump in
So
like a foot.
as a race master, what is acceptable bump? Is it a foot? I mean,
we talked about it before the.
so it's described
race,
before
yeah.
the race what should happen.
Yeah, and no one said, hey, my car bumps 6 foot. Everyone said, no, my car does a little 1 foot bump, so all the turbo cars were stopping about a foot before the line.
Yeah.
We did discuss, too, because sometimes the bumps aren't exact, and if it did a short bump and stopped 6 inches, I wasn't going to stop the race. We're going to move forward. If it bumped 6 inches over, we weren't going to stop the race, going to go. But this guy's car, it literally went like 6 feet past the starting line. He took it as
As a go.
as a go, and so then he took off. But no one from their team protested that, so I didn't.
So it's a fair game.
It's fair game. If they don't protest it, I don't go to the tape.
Right, so at this race, I wasn't at the driver's meeting, but was a chase, was a race?
No, because it's a flashlight start.
Flashlight start, okay,
Yep.
so, all right, so,
Let's go to the second one.
all right,
Then the second one was on Fernando.
okay.
He guessed, and
So-
he guessed good.
Fernando, if people are watching, was our guest last week. He has the taco truck.
Yeah, he got spanked.
Yes, yes.
He was asleep
After all
at
the
the
shit
light.
talking, he was a little sleeping on the light, but I'm
He
sure he'll
wasn't
make it.
sleeping. He got spanked.
Okay. We
5
also,
cars out on him. He got spanked.
so, we did have someone come in on our last show and said that he wanted to call Fernando out for $100.
Yep.
Shit, that was easy.
The car wasn't ready. He did show up at my shop. Skylar did pay Fernando the $100.
Yep, and he paid.
But the word
He
right
paid the
now
side
is-
bet too.
And he paid the side bet.
Yeah.
Skylar
So,
still owes somebody some money right now.
Who does?
Who does?
Skylar does.
Who do you do?
For what?
For not paying the bid.
What bit?
With Fernando.
Wait.
With Fernando, they made a bet with Fernando to race,
Listen,
and they
that's
did
all I
show.
got to
Hey,
say.
look-
Hey, Louie,
bit.
Danny
There's
says
another
you
bit.
you sidestepped
And
him
he-
out
Oh,
there or
wait.
something
I got to
like
say
that.
one thing. You know that black Camaro, that little badass black-ass Camaro?
Yeah,
Okay, beautiful car, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you race something like that, you actually think you're fast, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, he's slow.
Well, looks
He got spanked.
Look,
I ran that motherfucker on the motor and whipped his ass.
looks doesn't make you fast. That's obviously.
I'm just
with you.
saying that. Well, now you got Fernando thinking he's fast because he's beating a car that
Yeah.
looks like that.
Oh no, I get it. That car looked like it was going to go 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, but
absolutely.
But last weekend, the weekend before the race, Fernando clipped him by a fender.
Yeah.
And then it happened that same
But
race.
that car looks really good. It's a nice looking
It's
car.
a nice car. It is fast. And,
Yeah.
and Fernando got around the first round. But if you go to the tape and you look at all the races,
Yeah.
Fernando's truck did not perform
No.
like it did the first round.
No, I mean we had problems on the dyno before the race. Fernando was shooting for the moon. We had to go to Haggard's backup engine, well his real engine, which Fernando's
Yeah.
backup engine.
Is that slow too?
No,
That
I
must
built,
be a slow motherfucker too.
no, I put it together in like 3 hours.
Yeah,
It's good.
so Richie, we did the
Oh, God
we gave it
damn.
the hit of the day. So
We all have boost control problems.
well,
Every one of them had boost. Everyone I
all
race
of us
had
are
boost
getting a
control.
little older, Louie. We
What's
all have some
what's
boost
Guy
control
Kelly
problems.
say? You can't out 60-foot mink.
Yeah. The racing, though, you guys have to admit, was some great racing. It was very
Yeah.
close, bumper to bumper stuff. We went to the drone almost every race.
Yeah, there was a couple, incidents like Louie against when Louie left on the Camaro like 5 seconds too early. That
Yeah.
was a
5 seconds.
blowout.
Yeah, man. Listen, I can't help this shit slow.
And there was
He was a young kid too. I can't
Yeah.
see.
No,
Right?
but for the most part, man, there was some good racing. I mean, that picture of Bobby and Travis, if we didn't have that drone, man, we'd have had to run that back.
Right.
That
No.
was crazy.
No, it was great. We got the footage coming so we can show it next week from the drone.
Yep.
He's doing some editing now. So, Bobby, you had probably one of the cars to beat, bigger motor. You were trying some new stuff, but that car is really not really a big street car. You're more of a track car. What's the difference from being, a 480s car at the track to going out on the street? I mean, all that power you make.
480s on one kit. By the way.
One kit, yes, okay. I didn't want to give that away for you. I just was like, yeah, so.
I just got to pull a whole bunch of power. It's hard
Yeah.
for me to do it, even with the big tire. It is more of a track car. I got to pull some timing out, run very little bit of nitrous
Right.
out of the hole, and then shut the nitrous off.
Yeah.
I got no excuses. The car ran really good.
No, I mean, the car
it
looked
did-
great.
I thought it did pretty good.
Yeah.
The car that I lost to is one, I don't know, a dozen
That was a
out
good-
of
I
13 shootouts. So that car that beat me is a proven street car. I mean,
No.
that thing was hard to beat.
Now, I believe, Richie, that's your old car, correct?
Yep.
And didn't your whiny brother build the motor? It's a 434, Eric, I think. is
Oh
his name.
hell
Yeah.
no! Did we have to go there?
So,
we had,
Yeah,
did
we
have to go
we
there?
built that engine probably 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And then obviously I blew it up probably 3 times since then,
right.
getting the nitrous right. But now it's
But I've seen you time after time. You drive that car. It's deadly consistent on the street.
It's been pretty good actually. When I owned it, it was a little more tougher to drive. After I sold to Travis, it was a little tough for him to drive, and we finally figured out after when I almost hit Carp
Yeah.
at the JJ event.
That's when the wheel came off, right?
Well, 2 things happened. The wheel popped loose, and I
Yeah.
lost steering. And then when I let off, it went back on.
Okay.
But the bigger thing was the panhard bar. The what I'm losing.
The Heims?
The Heims.
Heims.
Were just wore out, and an 1/8 inch in a Heim
It's huge. Yeah.
is 3 inches on the rear end, and
Right.
so we put a wishbone on it, and ever since we put a wishbone on that white car, it's just like it's deadly consistent. I
Yeah.
mean. He was out there this weekend. The tune-up on that car runs 520s.
Okay.
And so, obviously there's going to be people a lot faster at times.
Oh, yeah.
But when you got a car that's going 520 pass after pass after pass,
Yeah, it's tough to
it's
beat.
always going to be a tough car to beat.
Yeah. So, and with it being that consistent, everybody's going to throw everything at it.
Yep.
Because if you hiccup, he's going to get you.
Yeah.
Now, BJ, the weekend before that, you were out big wheel racing.
Yeah.
And now you went to slicks with the Caprice.
Right.
What's the difference now, big wheel to the Caprice? I mean, is your
Uh,
driving style change?
Yeah.
What's
it
different?
Changed all the way up. On the big wheel, just floor it and hope it goes straight.
Okay. Now, I was very impressed with your driving. Got a little bit loose on a couple when we brought in the second kit, but you kept it pretty straight, pretty consistent. As you jumping from big wheel down to the slicks car, 2 different cars,
Right.
what do you need to change in the future to give these guys? I mean, you gave Travis a hell of a run. There was no doubt about it. Do you feel you're consistent with them? I mean, has you got to change?
I need to do some upgrades, and I think I'll be able to hang with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, got some things coming up in the future?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang with who?
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
So, everybody, okay.
Yeah, I think on his car, the furthest we got that day on the first kit was starting at 50%. So
Yeah, I know you were helping tune some of
Yeah.
the nitrous on it. Yeah.
and so that car's definitely got more in it, but he's probably ready for a nitrous cam. I'm sure he's got an all motor cam in there, and
Yeah.
the second kit ain't helping much because he's just out of cam at that
Yeah,
point.
the motor just wasn't set for that much nitrous.
Yeah, but
So-
I mean, for a big car,
Yeah.
he held his own for a while. He went all the way to the right before the semis,
Okay.
and no shame to him either. He lost to the winner.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think
Who, Mike Prock?
No,
Mike Prock, no.
no, that was a grudge.
was-
That was a grudge race
That
afterwards.
was a grudge
and the
race.
bottle was dead.
In the bottle, yeah.
I'm always fucking.
Yeah. So, as a race master, Richie, were you happy with the competition all the way through?
Oh yeah, it was. I've never been at a shootout where it went so flawlessly, no issues.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple times we went to the camera because of Louie. Got to guess.
Yeah.
Damn, Louie.
But if it went,
Hey, I'm an old Kai Kelly.
if it wasn't for Louie guessing for the most part,
Motherfucker.
Travis did once too.
Yeah.
It went pretty good. The one, obviously, I'm no perfect flagger. I'm no perfect everything either. I screwed Beesky one time. Again,
I got screwed.
when Beesky
got
got
screwed.
raced Bobby, I went back and Bobby was left lane, and Bobby's 5'10" and his scoop's 6 foot. So I
Yeah,
went
yeah,
back,
Yeah. 5'10"?
700 feet, so he
Fuck,
could
that
see
makes
the
me
light.
5'8".
And then Beesky said he couldn't see it.
Yeah.
So he just left when Bobby left, but technically, thank God he did, because Beesky's team member that
Yeah.
poured his VHT poured it messed up and went, basically into Bobby's lane right away. So it wasn't the light that got him, but I would have felt bad if
Yeah.
it would. We'd have rerun it if that would have been the issue.
Yeah.
But
So, as you guys, as a competitors to this, you felt it was a very good race.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
That was a great race.
I
I
thought
gotta-
it was fun. I don't mean to call anybody. Everybody's car was beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone was fast.
No, I mean, from a spectator, me just sitting watching and
It was
finally having a
great.
day off, there wasn't one disagreement I saw. There was no attitude. I mean, everybody did a great job.
It
I
was
mean,
only $200 and we all loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
I spent 200 at a strip club in a blip, and it's doesn't last all day.
Hey, listen, I'm cured.
yeah,
I'm cured. I
Yeah.
tell you.
Look at
Hey,
Topo.
what's it? What the fuck? Whatever the COVID, whatever the
Yeah.
Corona.
So-
The Corona cured me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
The
the
Corona
that's
cured
the cornhole. Yeah, it's different. Danny Topol is the head of West Coast Racing and just wrote in, and he's calling us all a bunch of track racers. Well, Danny,
Yeah.
as soon as you can get rid of this virus, some of these guys will be
I'll be
back
back
at the
to you,
track.
Danny.
Yeah,
I'll be
so
coming back.
we're not giving up on Danny.
Wait, let's talk about what's his name. Jamie's truck ran fucking.
That blade
Hey.
ran
yeah.
good.
It ran good because it came here.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it.
Oh wait,
Jason tuned
Hey,
it.
Jason did tune it.
Jason tuned
He
it.
went, he went
That's
everywhere.
the only reason why it ran good.
I actually told him that. I says, "Why can't you just go to Jason and have him tune your shit?"
Well, he finally got rid of that. I mean, it might have been a minute ago, but I know he's fighting that gold box forever.
Yeah, and then we had when it got here, we had a coil issue.
Yeah, so
We
he
changed the coils. We
Yeah.
got the tune done on the dyno, and it ran good. It ran really good.
I never seen that truck run so
and
good.
and then he had a boost controller issue. So if he wouldn't have had a boost controller issue, that truck would have been a serious player too. And it already was a serious player the way it was going.
Listen, all I had to do is add a 50.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well,
You can go to 50 pounds of boost. I'll whip that ass.
you can't add 50 when the car's next to you in the race though.
Yeah,
Ah,
exactly.
fuck it. I know that, but I already know what's coming.
Now, as you guys are all talking here, we're all street racers. Some of us, Bobby, like the track. I love Danny's organization.
Yep.
Do you guys just don't? What's the difference between going to the track and going to the street?
The track's never open.
Yeah. So it's not a Danny's. It's not West Coast
It's got-
Hot Rod.
it's got nothing
It's
to
got
do
to do with the owners of the track.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think every event I've gone to that Danny Topol runs is a great event.
Yeah.
I love going to the racetrack and seeing the bigger cars out there really put the power down. But like you said, you street racers, we want to race every weekend.
It doesn't
Yeah.
happen here.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, we street race a little more often than most people know. You know that. We go
Yeah.
out.
No,
there
that's
quite a
no.
bit.
no, but I'm saying the track. Most of you guys would like to race
At the
every other
track,
weekend, or that,
correct.
but the track's never open.
Never.
I'll be honest with you. The only reason why I do the track is mostly for a topo. I'll go test and tune or
Yeah.
whatever. My car is, I think it does better on the track. I would rather drive to California. Our track is a fucking joke, dude.
Really?
The people that work
I had
there
to pay
are
off.
fucking-
Wait. I had to pay off somebody.
He had to pay
Hey,
somebody out that kept giving me shit.
Shit.
Man, I bought the fucking license and the
What a
fucking
friend's
cage
fault, but I got
shit.
bamboozled. I got bamboozled.
Not by me.
My own friends fucked me.
So you guys would
My
feel
ass
that
is killing me.
if somebody had a track that was more open, a little friendlier. Most of you guys would be more at the track than you would be on the
Correct.
street.
Because I understand where the track's coming from as far as safety stuff. They
Yeah.
got their insurance shit, but I did
Track's
everything
never
that they
off.
asked. I did, they got the certs and the license and the belts and all the shit. I don't know. It's just something different every fucking weekend. It feels
It's-
like they're picking on me. Topo's always had my back. I always dig that.
Yeah.
He's pretty good about that. But some of them guys at the track, they're just, I don't know, they're dipshits. The guys in the tower drive me fucking nuts. That's what scares me from the track. I'll run out to California. Was at Fontana that we go out to.
That was a nice track.
I love
Yeah.
that place, man.
So,
We got
Fucking
we got one of the nicest facilities I've ever been to, but it just for
Never-
20 years now it just seems like it's
a
just
people.
every time you go there it's a hassle for something.
well,
Listen.
I know even the bracket racers are very unhappy the way the track is
Yeah,
run.
and I don't know what's going on with it, but you know, and I'm not making an excuse, but like the East Coast guys are really really fast. I mean, they take a stock Mustang and put a plate on it, and the guys are running 480s, and it's like you scratch your head like, what are we doing wrong? Obviously, they got better air.
Right.
They must be running 550 feet. I don't know what are all the excuses, but you look at their cars and you're like, that car wouldn't pass deck at my track. But their tracks are open like on Wednesdays, Thursdays,
Fridays,
Saturdays,
fucking
I know-
and they charge like $10. And I'm not saying, they make it affordable for these guys to go test 3 times a week, and
Right.
I think they just
Now-
get that much more track time than the
Now,
West Coast.
I know a big thing when I've talked to the owner here, they're an NHRA sanctioned track. So they have to abide by NHRA rules. If they don't, they lose their sanctioning
understood.
plus their insurance. But these outlaw tracks, East Coast, what you're talking about, they don't have to apply to that.
That makes sense.
So I know the owner could care less about any of us or
Yeah,
even
because
the bracketers.
he makes more off those 2 races, the NHRA 2 races coming a year
Yeah.
than he.
Well, he makes more
Yeah.
from EDC than all of it.
Yeah, that's
So
what-
I mean, drugs are always going to prevail. We know that. So
What do they sell them? Stupid happy pills? What are
I
they?
don't know.
What are them fucking things?
it's called
Ecstasy.
Viagra.
No, I got them have the
Ecstasy.
ecstasy. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So, but I'm just asking because I want to know if the local scene keeps building, and I hope it does. That's what this is all about. Is it that we're promoting the illegal racing is better, or is it just the track isn't a blind to us?
Listen, we're gonna get old quick, and if we don't get something done, I mean, shit, what are you gonna do? Stay home and jerk off?
Yeah.
Come on, really?
Yeah. And
Listen, I like
No,
the
this
track,
is
but
this-
hey, while I'm on this, anybody that knows where our spot is and goes out there, if you leave a fucking mess, I'd like to cram that shit down your fucking throat.
Right.
Because you guys are the reason why that place is getting irritated.
Yeah.
We have a good spot.
So let's talk about
Respect
that.
that.
We have a great spot in Mexico. The people that own the spot have talked with you, Richie, I think many a times, and they ask one thing: to keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
And get out of the way if somebody's coming.
Yeah. So the rule is of our spot is you cannot park into their entrances.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
So all these guys are going up there and they're ruining it for us that are trying to make this a reasonable thing to do. I think you've had many conversations with them, and these guys are going up on different days, leaving trash, just acting like assholes, and these guys are paid as security not to have that blocked.
Yeah, we had a 25-car shootout that went on for 5. It went real smooth.
Yeah.
But it went on for 5 hours. Those guys,
Never said a
they
word.
don't care.
So-
as long as people don't park in the driveways and don't leave trash.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple rules. They're not asking
Simple
for much.
rules, but and then these guys throw this shit over the fucking fence.
Yeah.
He was telling me and
That was
Richie
that was the guy. The guy was telling me on Friday. He's like now it's getting they're throwing the bottles over the fence on into the plant, and that's the issue. But the other thing is what I notice it's usually I'm not gonna say 100% of the time, but most of the time it's not the people that own the cars or even going out there racing.
the
or whatever.
spectators.
It's their
Spectators.
spectators they bring,
But
and it's the same
And it's all
old
the
story.
motherfuckers with them little rice rocket cars.
Well, I mean,
That and the trucks that are out there. If you notice
Donut-
now, you're seeing donut
donut
marks.
marks, yeah.
you know.
okay, but if as a racer as myself, if I know I bring a group of guys out there with me, I'm going to be responsible for those guys. You know,
Yeah, clean up their shit.
Yeah, I mean,
If you don't see it, you don't see it. You can't walk the whole
But
thing.
here's
yeah.
the problem. They just, when they do their thing, they just post on their site or Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is, Wednesday night at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Whoever's got access to that, there might be people out there
they're
that
out there.
don't even know them, that
Yeah.
they're just going to watch.
Right.
I mean, we cleaned up Friday after that guy approached me. We cleaned up 3 trash bags, which honestly wasn't that bad for that size of an area. And then after the shootout, we cleaned up 1 trash bag. But I mean, literally, like, we're cleaning up diapers. People are changing their
Not
kids'
after the
diapers.
race.
No,
Diapers
no.
before that.
Before the race.
Oh,
but I
before.
mean,
Yeah.
people are they'll just throw anything on the ground,
Yeah.
And I'm not, I mean, I get it. Every once in a while, someone's going to forget something. But if everyone that goes out there makes a conscious effort to pick up while they're out there,
Right.
it'll stay clean and it'll stay good.
Now, we used to have another spot. We all know where that was. That happened to the same thing happened.
Same
to it.
thing, yeah. They were putting it in the bushes. It's like, come on.
Yeah,
man.
the fucking owners even put a trash can out there. They didn't use it,
Yeah.
so they started calling the cops.
And then the guys from Knock put a trash can, and then the guys from the school district were cool. And they said they chained a trash can to the light pole, and they said, "Put it in here. We'll clean it up. We like watching, you know." And they wouldn't even put it in the trash can. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. It's been the same problem now for 10 years.
Yeah.
That spot was better than the drag strip. I swear to God.
Yeah, that was a good spot.
No, I mean, it's a great spot. I didn't like the shutdown. It was a little short.
I didn't like it.
Correct.
Yeah, I know you didn't like it. Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't like people hitting you in that way.
You know, it's a shame that guys like ourselves own companies, we own businesses, we put a lot of money into our cars, and these people that are just watching are ruining it for us.
Yeah, I don't mind a couple people watching. I don't really bring anybody out there. My wife, or I'll bring my wife, a couple kids, and then my brother and his wife or something like
Yeah.
that. But I don't mind people watching. But Jesus Christ.
Well, I
man.
mean, let's face it, we all do this for a little bit of ego.
Right, of course.
I mean, we spend a lot of money on our cars, we want them to look nice, but, you know, you got to get over there just, you know, I don't care if you smoke weed, you do coke, you're wearing, but leave us out of it.
Yeah.
Leave our spot alone.
Yep.
You know, so we got a lot of people writing in. Danny Topol says, you know, kids need to learn to respect their sports. It's true.
Jay,
Yeah.
let's get Jay up in here.
Okay, we're gonna get Jason Ayers to walk in here now.
Yeah, go ahead. Have fun. Come on,
And-
Billy.
and I need Billy.
Billy.
Billy left.
Billy's gone.
No, he didn't.
His wife pulled his yard permit. Okay.
Oh, man.
Damn, you don't kill him on the TV times? Stay there, Louie. Somebody has to say.
Oh, Billy's not. He's not here.
Oh, stay it. All right. Come on in here, Jason.
I thought he was kidding.
Jay, Billy got
I'm
insulted.
back.
You got insulted and left?
Yeah, he got insulted.
Yeah, he probably thought
Yeah, he got his ass waxed by that white Camaro.
Yeah. Jason, thanks for coming on with us today. You have a beautiful Nova. It was your first time out with the car, playing with it. Everybody said it was one of the cars to beat. Definitely makes a ton of power.
That first pass he made was the car to beat.
The car to beat.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
God, he broke.
you know, I mean, you made the second pass and,
Yeah.
and the transmission took
Cover
out.
in front of the
Yeah.
What do we got right here?
Fernando on.
Fernando, we
Yeah,
got you online here with the
yeah.
guys. There you are. Where are you off, Fernando?
Put it towards the mic, so
Okay. Where are you at?
At the moment, but I'm gonna head back home.
You're gonna head back home.
you know Louie talking a bunch of shit about you.
Yeah.
Man, listen, this old man can't see, but I sure fucked you up.
Oh, Louis saying he kind of spanked that Mexican ass is what he's saying.
I'm gonna give him that. You got lucky.
Okay.
I love you too,
No,
Fernando.
cool.
He got lucky.
Jason, I mean, you made a beautiful first pass. What do you think happened? I mean, what happened to your car?
Not sure. I think transmission broke. Transmission guy says it's good, but I don't believe him.
So we just had some mechanical failures, took you out of the race.
Yep.
Definitely looked beautiful on the first pass. Were you happy with it? Were your first time out?
Yeah, I was happy.
Okay.
I mean, it runs good, so it'll come around.
Now you got some big competitors here. Bobby, you got Louie. Louie, I think you're what? You're big motor, right?
I got a conventional headed big block. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was squeezing only 150, leaving at 10%.
Boy, stop it, Louie.
That's
You
the
was blowing
fucking
tires.
truth.
You was blowing
That's
the tires
the
every
truth.
time you went down the
That's
street.
all. Hey,
Your
listen,
ass
everybody
almost
go to
wrecked
my
about
car.
5 times.
Hey, 10%.
Hi, Jamie.
With a 700
Back
shot,
east.
yeah.
No, 10%. I was
With a
leaving.
700
100.
shot.
Man, listen. I got nothing to say. You know what?
I know you don't.
I don't. You know
But
what? Think what you want.
I know.
I'll go right to my car and pull the shit out. Next time we race, I'll fucking show you what I got.
Hey, next time we race, I
That's
want
hey. That's
Next time we race,
The
I
only one
want
that was listen. The only one that was feared was that white Camaro, Bobby, Jason, and who else? Me, Bobby, Jason, and who else?
Travis.
Kendra, send
Travis.
him up
Travis,
here.
correct.
Jason, I mean, who did you feel was going to be your big company? I mean, I seen people walk around pointing at your car. I mean, what did you think you had a fear of?
Nobody.
He had no
What?
fear. He had a badass car.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You
So,
better fear
yeah.
me. What the hell?
He had a fear that one of us got lucky.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's what I was scared of myself breaking the car, you know.
Yeah.
And it happened, so.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing wrong with the car. He just got nervous.
You
I
got
got
nervous.
nervous. Peed myself a little. and
Yeah.
It was over. I pee pooped.
Now, the last cash days I was with, I think Louis won it.
Fuck no.
Yeah, yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he won it.
Yeah.
So,
Man, shit.
so I figured that the top 3 was going to be you, Bobby, or him.
I thought the Camaro for sure.
Did you?
Yeah, without a doubt. That Camaro was, I mean, he made super clean passes every pass.
Yeah.
Know
It
what
never
I'm saying?
hesitated once.
Yeah.
Now, we were overpowered. All
Yeah.
of us were. That car made it every pass.
A to B every time.
Every time.
Yeah. So realistically, in the street racing, the biggest power isn't going to win it.
Nope.
So
The fastest guy don't
Yeah.
always
He
win.
wants to know who's the fastest at the table.
Me,
Right here.
right here.
Me.
who's the fastest at the table?
Yeah.
Are we talking at 6? I mean, what are we talking? Is this racing only or so? So
I'm the fastest.
yeah.
I just Richie ain't want to give me all my power.
He's slow
Ain't that right, Richie?
Well,
Says
Trevor
right
Bridges.
there, Bobby Bridges is 100% the fastest.
Who's that, Ronnie again?
Yes.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Fuck that.
Oh, come on in, Tim.
Oh, Timmy's the baddest motherfucker. That's it.
Louie.
Hey,
Give me Timmy.
hey, this is
Oh,
the
no,
baddest.
I don't want to get all of it.
Oh, come on
Listen
in,
to
Tim.
this. This is the baddest motherfucker in this
Oh,
whole
here we
town.
go.
Okay.
That ain't no bullshit either.
Yeah, his car is bad boy.
There ain't nobody fucking with him.
Tim, thank you for coming on.
Thanks, guys. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
I
So-
forgot about you, Tim. I'm
so-
sorry, sir.
Tim, I know you bought a badass 68 Camaro.
No, he
now.
had it custom built.
I had a build.
You had
A
a build.
69 Camaro.
Yeah. Big inch motor, multiple kits, but it's a track car.
Yeah.
Are you intending to bring it out to the street stuff? No.
Man, you got 5 street cars. Why does he want-
He has a lot of toys, yeah. So are you bringing a car out in the future for the streets?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Something's in the works, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
Okay, so in the future we could have you out there at the streets to bring up the ante. See, the whole point of
Yeah.
the show is to bring guys like you on, get these guys some more competition, get the local
Yeah, it
scene
went too
up a level.
fast. You came into the fucking pick and we're doomed.
What? Oh, and Louie and Jason over there. Jason, what a beautiful car.
Oh, absolutely.
What a beautiful car that is.
I mean, I know you made some super passes at Street Car Super Nationals with the car.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car. I love
Just
seeing it.
learning the car, and
Yeah. So
we.
I know you were banging on the door of that 3-second pass.
Yeah, we got close, and after the Streetcar Nationals, we took the intake off, sent it back to Speed Tech,
Yeah.
added a 5th kit to it, and
damn.
we know we're there.
So as soon as the track opens, you're ready to stop playing.
Oh
you
yeah,
have
we
five-
were ready to go to Famoso at Danny's event,
Yeah.
Kids
and
in
we
the
were ready to do it there.
Yeah. See, so King of the Streets, you don't play on the track.
I'm going to the track too. Shit.
You better get some kits. You want to play
Man,
with
listen,
this
you gotta get by Mike Proc.
Yeah, Mike Proc got lucky. I ain't had no nitrous on. Mike. He
Yeah,
took
you
them
did.
city.
You hit it with 500.
Jason.
Shit,
Jason,
I'm trying to.
That's,
boy.
Jason, you're
Mike's
muted?
stuff was running good too.
I can hear you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He says Jason's muted. I don't think so.
Nope.
Okay.
Ugh.
Tim, what did you were out there as a spectator? How did you feel it went out there at the races?
Oh, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Everything went great. You know what I like the best? That starting light. Where did Richie get that starting light?
Got it from Tim.
Got it from Timmy's flagged the light. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So, good deal. So,
No, but other than that, I thought everything went it went better than a track does.
So let me ask you this, Tim. As you being a big, fast street track racer, what is your difference between the street and the track?
What do you mean? What is the difference?
What prevents you from being a track racer going to the street?
He does
Just
got-
the power with the big car.
With that car?
Yeah.
That never
I wouldn't
happened.
bring that car out
Yeah,
there.
just too much for the track.
Too much. I wouldn't be able to get that down the road.
Right. So, as what I'm trying to show people is the biggest power on the street doesn't win.
No, you saw that. Who was the 2 winners? They weren't the biggest power. They're just consistent.
Right.
That's all it came down to. There's the guy right there. There's the guy, and the one that just left should have been in the final. In the final
Right.
4.
But anybody can be beat on any given day. Mechanical
Yep.
issues, sleeping at the
And that
light.
goes even at the track.
And at the
Anybody
track,
could,
right.
even the slower guy at the track could win.
Right.
You see, Fernando, you got a chance.
Yeah.
Fernando!
Well,
Right,
unless,
Fernando!
unless you get trick or treated, right?
Yeah, unless you get trick or treated,
Right.
man.
It's all
So
over.
Mike Proc just wrote, "Where's the belt? Did you lose the belt?"
Fuck no, we ain't put the build up for grabs.
So
He
Ja-
ran good too. Mike ran good too.
I was,
Fuck.
Man, wait, Brett Albury, I had to put it on him. For a young kid that's a badass driver, I fucked him up.
so you wanted to give him a compliment and just had to cut him off at the
I had
knees
to
right there.
fuck him
Richie,
up.
when the next
Hey,
shootout?
he's a great driver.
So-
Brett is a great
I
driver.
need a new motor. What up?
Yeah, you do need no more.
Yeah.
Turbos that bitch.
There you go.
Okay, so
Wow, this is funny. You
Yeah.
guys
Yeah,
got
no,
the
no.
whole setup in
oh
here.
yeah, we're working at it, Tim. We're trying to get a little,
Richie left?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's probably setting up the next race.
Richie.
So.
Wait, I'm on Tinder. Wait up, I got a
No,
message.
yeah. So, how often do you guys would like to street race? These competitions, these cash days?
Oh, once a week.
Once a
Great.
month,
Right,
at
yeah,
least.
without a doubt.
Right.
I'd like to see once a month.
Yeah.
Once a week.
once a
I would
month
like
would be
once a
nice.
week. No,
They used to have
twice a
that.
week.
They
Twice
used
a
to,
month. Then.
listen, they used to have fucking what was it? Street Wars on Wednesday night. And I used to bring my kids out there. It was
No,
sick.
where was this, Louis?
It was here
At the
They
track.
used to-
When they
fucking-
used to
was the
do
old
Wednesday
track.
night.
No, it was here. They had
was-
it. It was good. My kids would race. We could make time to go to the track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can't do shit. This track sucks.
Right, I
The
get
track sucks a dick.
Brent said he
Yeah.
coming for you. You
Brett
better be
said
ready.
your old ass.
When I
used to go-
first had that
Who's
Trans
come
Am
from?
that
Brand said he
Jason
come
Fred
had,
Albury.
I used to
Shit.
take that to
You
Street
better hurry
Wars
up
when I
before I
first
get too
started
old.
out.
Now, how long ago was that, Tim?
Phew. 2008?
It's been a while, yeah.
9?
2008.
So,
9, 10.
I know Danny Topol does a great job with West Coast Hot Rods. Has anybody ever tried to push to have an open day like this again? Or I know they have the Midnight Mayhem, which is a joke.
It's a joke.
That's just
yeah.
horrible.
it's a
That's
joke.
just horrible.
It's a joke.
There's too many cars out there. You only get one pass.
Yeah.
Danny tries, but it's we don't have enough cars show up sometimes, so that really makes it hard
It's
on
a
Danny.
drag.
And that's
It
the
is.
thing
It's a
with,
drag.
Danny's grudge thing. If cars don't show up,
Yeah, it's
they
wasting
kind of
his
look at
time.
him saying, why are we doing
We
this?
Yeah, why are we doing it?
hey,
Yeah.
If that
And
was
that's
the
why
case,
we
look-
got to get the cars back out there showing up for his.
Wait a minute. Look who
He
the
said give him a
champ
few
was.
weeks.
Look who the champ was.
Who was the champ?
You know who the champ was.
Eric
Me.
Jensen.
Eric.
Eric Jensen was the champ.
Hey, Eric.
That means anybody can win. For fucking blow your shit up for 200. Where's Doug Thacker? That's all I want to know. Where the fuck is Doug?
Oh, he's a ghost.
So,
Doug Thacker is missing.
I know Danny does a great job. I love Danny to death, but is it because it just people aren't showing up? The local scene is just not there.
It seems
Yeah,
like
he had it going, that first year going good, the second year going good, and then this year, well, we had all kinds
The
of
cornhole
mishaps.
virus is taking us all out.
The virus, you had some other issues.
Yeah.
That whole group of
You
guys
figure
aren't out
with
there
the,
now.
The voodoo guys being gone, that's 10
Yeah.
cars right away, So
Well, yeah,
they
but
get
there's
small
some children
tire.
that are safe now.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah,
So hopefully,
No, Louie's gonna take that spot.
you're gonna take that spot, Louis,
What spot?
the child molesting spot.
He ain't a child molester, dude. Innocent until proven guilty.
No, he's guilty. You
You don't know bullshit.
He's guilty.
Yeah,
to
he's
proven
guilty right
innocent.
now. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's guilty
Yeah.
to proven innocent.
Any
They gotta,
day-
they gotta change that around.
Wait, Mike Proc's calling me. Hello there, sir. Hello, Mike Proc.
So the whole point of this show is to call out Louis. I'm gonna ask you one. I'm gonna ask each one of you guys.
I only want Doug Thacker.
Okay, for the next race, whenever Richie puts on the next race, who are you calling out? I need a call out on this show.
Doug Thacker.
Doug Thacker.
Doug Thacker. I'll even buy your gas.
What does Doug Thacker race? I'm just
I
curious.
have no fun. Well, he has. Wait, he was Gart's driver.
Who?
Gart Weaver's driver.
The DJ?
No, Gart. Yeah, the DJ. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So,
Mike,
so
hang on, bro. That's who I want.
that's what we thought.
Hey, in my lifetime, I'd like to fucking whip his ass.
Okay.
Because that's what I don't care about him. I don't care about him. I don't give a fuck. I had a great time.
Right.
All these guys they never did nothing to me. That motherfucker talked all kinds of shit and can't back nothing up.
All right, so we got a
You're
first
always
call.
going to have that with this.
That motherfucker talked
You're
more
always
shit
gonna
than
have keyboard
fucking.
racers.
We all talk shit. That's part of street racing.
That motherfucker talked some shit.
Okay, so Doug Thacker.
That's a nut swinger. Nut swinger, come on out.
So, Mr. Thacker, please write into us. Let's
Hey,
see if
what's
we can
up,
get
Mike?
this hooked in. Jason, call somebody out.
Man, beat you.
I guess I'll have to call Travis.
Travis.
He won the race, so
He
yeah.
won the race,
Yep.
so that's where you head hunting.
That's what we
BJ, give me one.
Where the
Shit,
fuck
I
is
want
this
Travis too. He shouldn't whip my ass
Hey,
like that.
I
don't appreciate
you did
that
have a good
shit.
shake.
Mike, what's
So,
up?
so
No, but fuck you, Louie and
Oh,
Mike.
look, he wants you, dude.
Yeah,
Like, Mike Proc is calling out BJ.
he can get it.
okay. Mike, what do we got to do to put this race together? Next event, first off the trailer. What do you want, Mike?
First off the
We
trailer.
ain't gonna do first off the trailer because he bet that with Fernando and he ran. He tucked his tail. Fucking pussy.
So what do we?
Yeah, come on.
No, he's a pussy. He's supposed to race Fernando.
So what's
I had
the-
to take. He had to come fuck with me when he's supposed to be racing Fernando.
So what's the
pussy boy?
What's the side bet, Mike?
I'm gonna step out for a
Okay,
bit.
thank you, Tim.
Mike, come on.
And then you swap drivers on me, and then you got.
He swapped drivers on you. He wants you to drive your own shit.
I will drive my own shit. Stevie said he wanted to drive the car, so,
Well,
that was it.
Yeah,
that
but
was
wait,
all.
okay. Hey, listen, he acknowledges that. I love BJ.
Yeah.
All right, but that ain't the point. He wants you to drive your own shit.
I don't drive my own shit.
Hey, he
Tell
needs-
me if
hey,
we doing it for
hey,
some,
wait.
if we're doing it for some type of money or anything, I would drive my own car.
Mike,
It was for fun.
He wants
so
to-
Stevie wanted to drive the car.
Hang on. He said, Mike Prock said he'll give you 2 in the move.
2 in the move.
2 in the
If
move.
you want to be that dumb, I'll take whatever you want
He
to
said
give.
you gotta give you right, Mike.
I didn't say that.
You're gonna give him the hit.
So, BJ, are you gonna put the belt up against Mike Prock?
Is he a big tire guy?
He is a big time. I believe
Fuck
that
yeah.
extended
Man,
is
if
big
that's what
time.
you want to do, what do you got to put up though?
What are you putting up, Mike? He's putting up the belt to take the belt from him.
I already won the belt. I was the
You ain't win shit. You ain't putting no bet up on that shit, pussy.
All right, so let's settle this. Let's put a bet up and get this locked in.
So what's the bet gonna be?
We're listening.
Huh?
We're listening, Mike Prock.
It's rock.
You get so mean.
How much you betting for? What's the bet?
Mean guy.
Who's the
What's
mean
the
guy?
bet gonna be?
DJ, so mean.
I'm not mean. I'm the nicest guy on the show.
So I have BJ. I have seen people writing in and says, "Where is Mike's belt? Did Mike beat you?"
No, he crossed. They said you hit the line, you lost.
Okay.
He's in front of me though.
So there's controversy. We're gonna call it a tie. We need a
Oh, I
tiebreaker,
think
Mike.
that's bullshit.
We need a tiebreaker.
The rules said if you touch the line, you lost. That's considered a cross. He hit the line.
The flagger himself said I didn't cross, and he actually paid up because he bet against me.
Who did?
Richie bet against me, bet on you, and he still paid out.
Richie didn't see the footage I seen. With you crossing.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I got bad eyes, dude. I can't see nothing.
Okay.
Where's Kendra at with the footage?
Hey, that
Where's the footage?
Man, we ain't at the track, Holmes.
All right.
We ain't at the
I can see
track.
we're not gonna get this settled in tonight.
All I want to know is where's Doug Thacker?
Okay, Mr. Thacker, please write in soon. Everybody, thank you for coming. It's been a great show. We'll have more at the next race. Look forward to it. Jason, thank you for coming.
No problem.
BJ.
You're gonna have to pay me next time.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Right after this show, we're going to put on a live filming of No Limits Motorsports. Please stay tuned and watch for future things. Stay tuned.
Thank you, sir. The best call out ever is my Doug Thacker.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my shop. My name of my shop is Insane Power. We are Las Vegas's top of the line in street racing, marine engines, car racing,